Welcome back, gods and goddesses, to the Gifted Goddess channel, where I channel my gifts for the collective advantage in a myriad of ways. And I encourage you to not only seek your gifts, but to find meaningful ways to use them for the collective as well, in whatever way that deems fit, right? Remember, if this channel found you, it's because you're in the process of ascension. You are ready to stop simply living in autopilot and ready to take control of your life. So, kudos to you for getting on this journey of healing and ascension. And I'm glad I can be here to assist you and guide you with any downloads or messages that may resonate with you at this time. Remember, all messages are timeless. So, whenever they find you, you were meant to find them. Please take what resonates only. Do not take on any energy or story reading that is not significant to you. These readings should be providing confirmation to something you are kind of aware of or fully aware of, right? Let's always use our intuition, always use our discernment, and trust and believe the Most High will lead you to what you need to hear or learn. What I'm getting is someone in the energy needing confirmation, like not getting the truth that they should have been told by now. So we have a lot of people withholding. I'm hearing withholding evidence. Something about that significant. So let's get straight into the message. Any given Sunday is significant. That movie could be significant. A certain Sunday coming up or recently could be significant or could have been significant. I'm picking up past energy and future. I almost said positive energy. So hopefully you're in a positive, mindful energy. Be mindful of your energy is what I'm getting. Be mindful to protect your energy, cut any cords or attachments to people who drain your energy. Something about that is significant. People who use your starlight for their advantage to light themselves, right? It's our own personal responsibility to keep ourselves lit, right? To keep our star lit through our energy, keeping our positive energy elevated and focused on being better on the ascension journey, right? So while you're on this path, it's very essential that you're mindful of who you're spending time with, who you're allowing your energy to be around, who you're allowing touch you. I'm hearing kiss you, see you, all those type of things. So while you don't want to be paranoid, you want to be properly discerning, right? I'm just hearing proper portions. Okay. So we're getting a few downloads directly, but the Any Given Sunday movie was about football, so football could be significant. I also got LeBron James. Those names could be significant. The number 23 could be significant. Something about the GOAT. You're the GOAT. If this is resonating with you, you're embodying that GOAT-like energy. I'm hearing Mamba mentality, just you're on go, you're unstoppable. You could be a Capricorn. But something about football, basketball, sports, and their wives are significant. I'm getting girlfriends as well. Something about that is significant. Perhaps that's a confirmation for someone. We also got tacos, Taco Tuesday, Mexico, Haiti, Spain, China, Thailand, Taiwan, and I got power outages for some reason. I channeled this some time ago. I don't have a date on it, but something about that is significant. I'm seeing 1414. We have initials A, P, D, A, H, and M, whether the store or the initials. Take what resonates. I'm hearing flip them as they resonate, right? So they could be backwards. Like MH, mental health could be significant. I'm seeing 911, emergency services, DQ, so ice cream could be significant, or DG. Something about CDs, teeth are significant as well. So curry or spices could be significant. Now that could be the basketball player curry or the actual spice curry seasoning. Perhaps you're using that. That's a confirmation for someone. I can almost smell it now that I'm saying it. And it stains. Confidence is a stain they can't wipe off. So yeah, you're definitely in this goat, powerful energy. And perhaps you have someone in your energy trying to dim your light, right? Dim that star power you have, humble you. They're in their ego, low vibrational energy. So they're trying to pull you down to their, I'm hearing negative spaces. Remember, if someone's trying to pull you down, they're already beneath you. So don't take it personal. Understand that, we don't wrestle with flesh, it's actually spirits and principalities. So while you can understand that, give grace where it's due, but sometimes this is just easier and better to remove yourself than to do the back and forth from here and then to try to figure it out and discern it. If it feels off, trust your instincts and go where you are called to go, away from these energies. Monopoly go is significant as I say that. Someone wanted to monopolize it all so they get nothing. They won't pass go and they will not collect any more money from you or your energy. So this could have been a work situation. I'm hearing domestic partnership, DV. I hope that's not the case. If it is, my heart goes out to you. Please understand that if you are in a situation like that, one time is one time too many, and you need to remove yourself, cut those cords. Somebody may need a cord cutting. I'm getting again 911, emergency services. Someone will find themselves in a dire situation, dire straits. I think that's how you say that. Someone in the emergency room cannot breathe. Something about teeth is significant. Ice cream and teeth, so sensitive teeth. They can't eat, they can't sleep. Boston is coming through. You could be from Boston. Somehow Boston, I'm seeing the Celtics green could be significant. The Tea Party, to me, that just gave no taxation without proper representation. So somebody's been taxing on your energy, right? And this here is definitely a loaded message, right? I'm seeing loaded baked potatoes. That's a confirmation for somebody. Somebody could have had that today. Or when you're hearing this, you're having that, or think you thought about preparing it. That's funny. I almost prepared that today. And as I said, I channeled this some time ago, but I don't even, okay. So something or someone was taxing on your energy, right? And being that there's no reciprocation, you are having to remove yourself. I'm hearing drastically, but something about tea is significant. Citizens, you can bank there, but I'm just getting, here we go again. Same old shit, just a different day. Just another person in your energy, not treating you right, not reciprocating, not giving you what you truly deserve the first time around is what I'm getting. It always takes people a few tries to understand that you're a genuine person and you deserve to be treated as such. Everybody's kind of in this, monopoly energy where it's competition and somebody's the banker and stealing from the bank. So something about that is significant. I'm seeing an older male who had a position of power in your life. So whether this was a boss, a father figure, I'm hearing father of children, I'm hearing baby daddy. I don't like that term, but perhaps that's a term you use. If it is, I would encourage you to choose better words, right? But that's neither here nor there, no judgment. Something about that is significant. Someone's very taxing on your energy while pregnant, not contributing to household duties or contributing to you in an emotional manner while pregnant. This could have been past, present, or future. Just know if that's the case, that is not, how the Most High intended. Pregnancy should be a beautiful experience. And yeah, my heart goes out to you if you experience that. That's definitely not something you want to experience. Heavy rain is significant. Rain could be significant for someone. That could be a confirmation, but that just gives me heavy energy, heavy feelings, heavy emotions pouring down, someone crying uncontrollably is what I just heard. This was not the dream. This was not the plan, right? Again, I got major waves, plates, major shifts, winds of change, tides, and this is tied to the full moon, obviously. So I'll leave that where that's at. This is, like I said, a layered message. So this is one of those things where there's layers to this. We'll call this a code 204 because there's multiple layers, right? I don't know why I'm hearing multiplicative inverse. Maybe you're helping a kid with homework when you hear this. Just let me know in the comments what resonates with you, what was confirmations for you. If you haven't done so, now is a good time to like, share, subscribe so you can stay uploaded with the latest downloads. Black cats are significant. You can see these as bad omens, or this will be a telltale sign, some type of confirmation. You will see a black cat. That could be somebody's name, short for Catherine, Katie, Kathy is what I'm hearing. Her Constance as well. That's a beautiful, I love that name. Rent, something about rent in the song Seasons of Love. Life should never be, life should be measured in love, not just in time or material accomplishments. So this is someone who values material things over the non-tangible things, right? The things money can't buy. This person could be born in 1989. You or them. Remember, take what resonates, flip it where you need to. Rain Man could be significant. Autism, intellectual disabilities could be significant for someone. I'm hearing someone has a child that may have one of those conditions, yourself or your person, however it resonates. Again, let me know what resonates, right? Don't Look Up. That's another movie. So what I'm getting here is there are movies, right, that we watch and we come across, right, and you may have watched in life. But what I'm being reminded to remind you guys of, if you're on a spiritual journey and if you're here, I believe you're aligned with my energy. You have gained your spiritual eyes on this ascension path. So you might want to go back and watch some movies that you're called to watch. There's a movie called Don't Look Up. Somebody was nothing to look up to. They want to prevent you from ascension. So they don't want you to look up. They don't want you to soar to higher heights is what I'm getting. They want you to stay stagnant on the ground by their side. I almost said by yourself because you're flying away by yourself. I'm getting the Greek mythology story of what was his name? He flew too close to the sun. He didn't listen. He was prideful. He flew too close to the sun and his wings melted and he died or something. Or I hope that don't get me flagged. Something about that story is significant. Somebody was very prideful in their energy, wanted to showboat. I'm hearing in your energy. Oh, they tried on your wings and was flying around in your energy, in your light, and jumped right in their ego, right? You had them feeling high, so high. I'm hearing So High by John Legend. That could be significant names, songs, take it as it resonates. They were high off your energy, so they were very egoic and low vibrational and wanted to stunt. I'm getting 50 Cent energy. They really wanted to stunt and showboat and kind of got braggadocious in this energy, and it wasn't even theirs to ride the wave on, is what I'm hearing. And they've shunned themselves. Wow. So somebody's being excommunicated from a community. This could be an ex. Who I tell you, when spirit come through, they come through, right? Because the words be wording. A fall from grace is imminent. Oh my God. Look at that confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. They were high in this energy, showboating, flying with your energy on, and now a fall from grace is significant. That movie could be significant. I'm hearing Tyler Perry movies in general are significant. Someone needs to rewatch with their new set of eyes. Someone is scared. I got someone that's sacred. So you, whoever this resonates for, you're sacred in the divine's eyes. And someone is scared now. They can see it now. They're losing a wife. Someone saying I can do bad all by myself. I said, oh my God, I forgot I even wrote that down. Thank you for confirmation again. Tyler Perry movies are significant. Tough love, struggling, and struggle love ain't love. We have to get out of accepting that, right? And what I'm getting is this is someone who's not well mentally, right? And they have internal struggles, right? That may be intellectual. And what I do know, sometimes when people have intellectual, I don't like the word disabilities. Maybe delays is the word. I don't know. Disadvantages. I don't like any of those words. D's are significant. ID is significant. Something about someone's ID is significant. I'm hearing check your ID, check their ID. Something about that significant. But when people have those internal struggles, sometimes they project it outward. Sometimes it causes anger and frustration within. They don't properly communicate, or they aren't able to properly communicate. So they kind of lash out in ways to deflect from the intellectual disadvantage or delay that they may have, right? So that you don't catch on to it is what I'm hearing. So, right, if this person is unable to read, they kind of puff up and act very, what is the word? It starts with a B. Not broad. Well, broad is significant. Maybe they call you a broad. That's not the word I'm looking for. They act just bold in their energy toward you. I'm just seeing a muscular man, shirt off. Checkered blue and white boxers are significant. Just kind of tough, huffing and puffing, walking around the house, trying to make themselves feel bigger than they actually feel. Something about you make them feel small, right? And it's something you're probably not even aware of, or you're overlooking, right? And you don't think this is a problem, but it is. I'm just hearing pray on it. Oh, and as I said, that family praying upon one another. So something about family is significant, or if this is someone you have children with, that's considered family, right? But something about a family dynamic is significant. Somebody in the family could have a black cat. That could be your telltale sign. Something about gray matter. Heavy on the colors. We had green, we had black, we had gray. Something about that is significant. I'm just seeing brain on fire, Alzheimer's, dementia. Something is insufferable. So someone could be conflicted or inflicted with any of those. Brain on fire is a movie. See what I'm saying? Someone could be called to watch that movie. I'm hearing it'll definitely resonate. I have never watched it. I saw the trailer, right? Someone could live in a trailer part. It's not enough to just watch the trailer is what I'm getting. You need to watch the whole movie to get the message that you're intended to get, especially if you're a high priestess. I'm seeing 204 on the timer. As I said, this was a 204 reading. Oh my God. It was 2040, sorry. Those who wish you ill will or for you to be unalive will get what's coming to them. Heavy on the jail or ailments. Something about AIL is significant. Perhaps those are initials. I couldn't get out because I was about to say in-laws. Somebody's in-laws. Somebody's name that starts with an A. Their in-laws. Your name could start with an A JA. Could be significant. That's always coming up for me, or AJ. THMH. Yeah, something about mental health is significant for sure. You've been like a spiritual detective in witness protection with family not of your own, which takes me to, what's that movie called? Medea's Witness Protection. Some about these movies are significant. There was a lot of fraud in that movie, and he had to go into witness protection. He didn't even know what was going on. He got with his family, had to spend time with his family. He didn't even know who his family was, basically, because he was so disconnected from work. But this fraud situation ended up having him in witness protection with his family. He started noticing things about his family he didn't notice before, all the dysfunction. So something about a dysfunctional family, very significant. Christmas will be looking like Halloween times 2 for them as you reap your good deeds. Dream come true. Weddings, destination weddings, homecoming of a soul tribe, expect family funerals. So what I'm getting is, again, Tyler Perry movies, but also these endings have to come in for you. I'm just hearing, ain't it a shame? These endings have to come in for you to get what you deserve, right? Get on your path. What I'm getting is these people, I'm hearing, must be stopped because there's no way they let you succeed. Wow, this is kind of sad energy as I said that. I got really sad. Like, this is heavy. This is bringing tears to my eyes. I'm just seeing, like, even if you made it to success, I'm seeing a writer, I'm seeing actors, actresses, poets, people really trying to work in their craft, work with your gifts, right? As I always encourage you to do. These people don't have their gifts, or they haven't been able to tap into their gifts because they're too low vibrational. They haven't ascended through that chakra system, as we talk about. And, if you want to talk more on that, you need guidance doing that, I will leave my email information so we can kind of get you back on the right track. What I'm getting is these people have to be removed. I was about to say from the path. I just got removed in a big period at the end of a sentence. Somebody's name is Charles, or that situation with Charles could be significant. A horrible, horrible husband. Again, the DV was present there, right? And he ended up in the hospital, right? And the woman that he put before his wife, or he thought was so much better than his one wife, I'm getting colorism as well. He reaped the benefits from doing that, right? He liked the gold digger, so she took all his money. She dug for that gold. but that he was left in a tragic situation and had to rely on the person who he hurt the most to help him, right? And she was gracious enough. She found, I'm just seeing grace again, she found grace in her heart to help him. Heavy on the grace, for being guided to have grace and give people forgiveness in the ways that you see fit. But just remember that, the Most High gives us grace and forgiveness, so we should be able to embody just a piece of that, is what I'm hearing, for other people. But you're on track to having it all. No worries. Soul family reunions coming in, blending families. I keep getting a blended family in the energy. I'm just hearing good luck and congratulations. You'll be inheriting property, money, businesses, and then some. So that's for some people. That might not resonate for everyone, but someone or someone's in this energy will benefit in those ways. If not one, then all, right? So they thought they did their big one. That's what the Most High is saying. Okay, you did your big one? All right, let's see. I'm getting hold my beer. Wow, hold my wine. That's funny. You didn't disturb the Prince of Peace. That ain't good. Sisters, brothers, significant. They ain't real family. So even I'm getting half brothers and sisters. I don't really say half brothers and sisters. I'm getting step brothers and sisters. But what I'm getting is, with friends and family like this, who needs enemies? Heavy on the family. Your high status bothers them. They can fear it. Wow, I was about to say fear it. They fear it. I was trying to say they feel it spiritually, and it's about to be before them physically, right? Right before their eyes. As I say that, they will be witnessing your elevation. You'll be protected along the way, so no worries. What I'm getting is you're going to bigger and better places, right? So you will be that actress, you will be that writer, you will be that poet, you will be that, speaker. I'm seeing painters, just the creatives in the energy who are drawn to this channel, right? You will be on those big stages, those big platforms, and this energy just, I'm hearing they wouldn't even get out of the way to let you be great. But it's like, even not if, it's when. I'm being clarified. When you get to this status, it's like if they were still around, and I hate to, this is very sad, they would do everything to pull you down still. Like, they still wouldn't be happy. They still wouldn't be supportive. So they have to be, I'm just hearing, deleted that Kevin Hart joke, how he was saying his daughter and her friends had a sleepover and they was playing on the bunk bed, and they had to make an executive decision, and he was, they pushed one girl off the bunk bed, and he's like, well, why did y'all do that? And he's like, the girls are like, we had to make an executive decision, and well, she had to go. I'm just hearing whoop-de-doo. This is really sad that people can't just work together. They want to monopolize everything instead of just, I'm hearing it, having it be a group project, a group ascension, right? Or the group pushing forward the person they see with the most momentum to pull everybody kind of up and show them the way, give them the ropes. They decided to go against you, and I'm just hearing, it's hell to tell the captain. I'm just seeing that girl Ariel. She's on Facebook, probably on other social medias too, but she does a lot of religious content, and oftentimes she's portraying like angels, like her guardian angels next to her, and I'm just seeing angels shaking her head, like having to tell the Most High, like, hey, like, this is what they on down there. But you're protected. They wanted your innocence. They wanted your gifts. They wanted your looks. They wanted it all for self, right? Didn't even want you to reap anything from it. They just wanted to take. Here we go with this Diddy energy. Take that, take that, take that. So they about to be taking that left and right is what I'm getting. They wouldn't know what to do with it anyway, is what the Most High is saying. So, like, even if you got my shoes, I'm just seeing a little kid or someone playing in some clown shoes. Like, you'll look like a clown trying to walk in my big ass energy, dog. Like, go sit down somewhere. Jafar from Aladdin came through. They want to use the power for evil, and they know you wouldn't. So something about a wicked, power-hungry uncle or a supposed to be mate is significant. Arranged marriages are significant. Someone could arrange for you to marry someone who kind of had this, I'm hearing takeover spirit, but they look like someone who would do well, right, in business and kind of take charge. I'm getting they feel like you were weaker or less than, so they needed to appoint someone to you or over you to kind of take the reins of the situation. And I'm just seeing horses running every which way. Horses give me grandfather's energy, and then horses give me Sagittarius. Any of that could be significant for you. So just a male energy, right? Is okay. Good Lord, I can't never do a short reading. I apologize for the time. I'm getting Anne Boleyn. Anne could be significant, but the other Boleyn girl, the story of King Henry VIII. If you watch the other Boleyn girl, her father and uncle were the father and uncle, back in those days, they were responsible for betrothing you or getting you married or picking your mate, but they were picking things based off of status, right? As everyone did, but they were kind of like wicked and sinister and having them like seduce men and try to be the side chick to the king and like all this wild shit. So something about that could be significant. Some sinister, I heard sinister sister energy, but sinister family chess power play dynamics that were unnecessary. They could have just worked together with you. Star family, galactic family, heavy in your energy. If you don't believe in that or resonate that with that, just take what resonates, drop what doesn't. But if you do resonate, just know that they're here with you. You could be a star seed. If you always felt like you don't belong here, you always gaze at the stars, longing for home, never feeling a sense of home on the planet, then this could be for you. What I'm getting is the French term l'appel du vide. And basically what that is the call of the void. The call of the void. Let me slow down. It's the unexplainable desire to jump when on the edge of a cliff, like just wanting to do something dangerous. And then after that, I got Thanatos, was basically a unalive instinct. Like, what I'm getting is, that I'm hearing this is going to require unalivings or endings, severe endings for you to move forward, because they won't be satisfied unless you're stuck and trapped with them. It was 33 on the timer as I looked. Good Lord. Threes are significant. 555, 1010, heavy of ending cycles. Somebody's birthday could be October or May, so Libra energy, Taurus energy, Aquarius energy. But they definitely would abuse his power. Now they're scared of what you will do to them in return for their poor treatment of you. Kind of like Cinderella, right? Large scale and small scale, young and old, they're all involved. It's like whatever they say, whatever you think they did that shit. 50 Cent energy. Whatever people are saying they did that shit. It's like whatever your instincts is telling you, believe it. It may sound weird. It may sound, I'm hearing unevolved. They're unevolved. They haven't evolved from these old ass tactics is what I'm getting. Old Navy could be significant, but they're doing anything to overpower this. I just got stocks going down. Remember, this is a layered message. Turn on your listening ears, right? We could be talking about literal stocks or people's, what they put stock into, right? I'm seeing literal flocks of animals. So whatever they put stock into, some about farms or significant acreage. Maybe that's something you want or you have, right? I'm just seeing, are those sheep with the fluffy fur? They thought, oh, they're sheep. Okay. they're sheeple, easily, I'm here manipulated easily. They're easily manipulated by the negative entities and the things that they hear and they see in the world. They think that this is a game. They think this is a little movie or something where they could just make these wicked power plays and do all this underhanded shit like nobody would notice or it wouldn't matter. Your life didn't matter. Your love didn't matter is what I'm hearing. They really just took you for granted as a whole human being. Somebody knows exactly who and what you are. Take that as it resonates. But they're losing investments. Remember, this could be on different levels, right? Just take it. If you overstand, you don't have to try to understand, and I can't explain everything, right? So get what you get and don't pitch a fit. But they're losing investments because they were so dedicated, emphasis on so dedicated to taking it all. So they will have it all taken from them. All of it. All of them. Everyone involved. Everyone who had their stinky little sticky hands in this pot. Wow, you get it all and have your way. They lose it all, you get it all. I'm hearing big bank take little bank. I'm hearing you taking all banks, big bank and little bank, super big bank. Milky Ways are significant. Changes are long overdue. I'm hearing more for the Moors. Again, if you overstand, you don't have to try to understand. George Washington was quoted saying, "Never let the Moors know who they are." Well, we all know, right? It's obvious, right? High vibrational energies. They tried to nap kid us and hijack the country, but never more. Edgar Allan Poe could be significant. So I hope you got something from this message that resonates with you. Remember to seek purpose, not just paychecks. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Walk with light and love. And just remember to ground yourself, ground your energy as this expansion comes in, right? Because you're being expanded for more, right? You're stretching, and I'm hearing you had to go through these things because on these bigger levels, there's bigger devils. So you have to learn how to disconnect when it may hurt, when it may be difficult, and learn to trust your intuition and use your discernment wisely. Remember, it's our responsibility to keep ourselves lit. So stay lit. Until next time, peace, y'all.